Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 likes and top 5 dislikes on the Hyundai Elantra Sport. I have a 2017 Hyundai Elantra Sport manual with the premium package. So let's get into the top 5 dislikes on my car. Now I've had this since March of 2017, so it's just a little bit under a year, and I have a lot of miles on it. I actually have about 14,000, so that's a lot for, just being under 1 year. So I've definitely driven this thing a lot. So let's talk about the first dislike. It's going to have to go to this hard touch plastic, which is on the upper portion of the door. And what really kind of grinds my gears is this part right here is definitely cheaper than this part right here. So they knew that that was an issue. They made an effort to make it feel better. What they should have done, this dash is soft touch. They should have made this soft touch. It just would have made more sense. Your elbows sit there. Also, another key touch point that is lacking, so I'll put this in number 2, my dislike, is going to have to be this armrest right here. As you can see, there's an indent where my elbow is, and that's because it's not that soft, it's not that padded, it's not leather like this is on the door insert. So it's kind of disappointing. The MSRP of the car was $25,000. If you get the DCT, the dual clutch transmission, it goes for a couple thousand more. So I just think for the price, they could have made this leather stitched. Just my personal opinion. Let's talk about number 3. It has to go to the bottom part of this seat. Otherwise, the seat is awesome. It gets heated pretty well, has pretty nice controls. But this lower portion, it's not that long. It looks long in this video. It honestly isn't. I'm 5'11", and I have about 4 fingers worth from here to the back of my knee. So it would be nice if the seats were kind of extended a little bit, or an option. Which power would have been nice, but again, for this price point and all that you're getting, it's understandable. So let's go to the number 4 dislike that I have about this car. Now, as everybody knows with the Hyundai Elantra Sport, it has a really nice design to the front. I love the design. However, there's no options for fog lights. And with this design, it probably wouldn't look right to have fog lights there. So I'm sure they're going to do a mid-cycle refresh, probably make it look like more the Elantra GT. So they'll probably do something then. But fog lights would have been a nice option. It gets foggy around where I live. It rains a lot, so it would be nice. So let's talk about the number 5 dislike that I have about this car, and that's going to go to this back here, which I'll show you, and pop up the trunk. So if you hold your key fob on the back portion of the car, your trunk will open. Now, I personally have this feature turned off. I don't have it on. And the reason why I turned it off is because when I wash my car, or if I'm doing stuff around my car and my key fob is in my pocket and I'm in this general area, it will start to want to unlock, and then I gotta walk away real quick. And then if I walk back into the circle, it wants to come back open. It's a nice feature if somebody needs it for groceries or something, but it just doesn't work for me. It might work for you, but it's just one of my top 5 dislikes about the car. So now that we're done with the dislikes, I'm going to talk about the likes. So the first like that I love about this car, and I talked about it earlier, is the design. It's sporty, it looks good, it stands out, especially the rims, something different. You don't see rims like this very often. It just looks really nice. You have the HID headlights, you have the LED tail lights, which look phenomenal at night. And you have these cool little reflectors, and this comes down. It looks really nice. Apologize about the road noise. But yeah, it's a very, very nice looking car, and I love it. So let's talk about number 2 of the likes about this car. It's going to have to go to the engine. The engine has 200 horsepower, 200 torque. It's turboed, and it's awesome. It's peppy. It gets up and goes. And with the transmission, which is my next like, it just works very well, especially with the manual. DCT, if you guys need an automatic, understandable, but I like my manual. So number 3 or number 3 like, is going to go to that manual transmission with the clutch. It's very smooth. It shifts very nicely. It goes into reverse very nicely. And the clutch is great for learners. Now, people who've driven clutch, they just know this is going to be really easy. It's going to be smooth, and it's going to be nice to drive every single day. So number 4 of my likes, and I'm going to get in the car, is going to be this infotainment system. So you get navigation with the premium package, and then you also get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which is standard, even if you don't go for the premium. And it's just really nice. It's clean, crisp, and the touch response is amazing. It's almost like a tablet, so it's really, really nice. Number 5, it's going to have to go to the steering wheel. The bolsters are nice. The leather is high quality on the steering wheel. The buttons themselves, they feel very expensive. They're not cheap. They don't wiggle. They don't crackle. They don't make noises like that. They just do what they're supposed to be done, and it feels really nice. It's a flat bottom steering wheel, and it has all this extra accents and touches and stuff like that. It feels very, very premium. Even the knobs over here, they just feel very nice. They click nice. It's not cheap. It just feels genuine. So that's my top 5 likes, dislikes about the Hyundai Elantra Sport. If you guys have any questions, please ask them. I try to answer as fast as I can. I know there's a lot of people looking to buy one. Would I recommend this over an SI? Hell yeah, especially for the price. You can get it for thousands less, especially if you're looking to lease, a lot cheaper than a Honda Civic Si. I even encourage people who are looking at the Golf GTI to give this a chance, because the thousands that you're going to save buying this, you can buy in parts and honestly make it faster than the GTI. And the community behind all the parts, the modding and the tuning is amazing. They have a Facebook page, Elantra Sport North America. They have plenty of people on there who will help you. And even if you haven't even bought the car yet and you're just looking around and this is one of your options, you could go on there and just say, hey, I'm looking to buy this. What do you guys recommend parts I do, and what type of power would I make? Because there's already people who put a lot of parts on this, and they already can give you numbers, horsepower, torque, stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you.